My biggest inspirations musically is probably like too many to name, but like lately I've been doing a lot more like singing. I feel like that's more my sound, so I've been kind of like leaning to that more lately these days. And I would say probably be like Party Next Door, Brand Fayez, After the Party, throw on some Shad Crew too, get the vibe going. But yeah, cause I'm kind of going for like a more like late vibe, kind of like lo-fi, like singing type shit lately. So yeah, that's what I've been on. Alright, so like the recording process for this most recent project, Floating World, is me just trying to convey kind of like out of mind, always high, like just like who I am, more like my thoughts. And I kind of like touch on like a few different like issues from like money and like this world, basically, touching on kind of like some of the issues going on with like race and like wealth and like power in this country, and then also like mental health. My song My Thoughts, that's produced by After the Party, it touches on like how I balance feeling low, and my highs and stuff. And it might not be like the best way to deal with it, but hey, everybody has like their vices and their way of dealing with things. And I'm just just talking about how I do. Cause it's real. Shawty so fine. I mean, like COVID really hasn't like taught me that much as like an artist. Like predominantly like what I do is just go to work, come home, just make music. That's all I do. It's kind of boring, pretty cliche to say, but like that's really all I do is just go to work, come home, make music. Even at work, I'll be making music sometimes, even though I shouldn't be. But I'm just always trying to get that work in. Always trying to find inspiration. Like if I'm inspired by something like that's happening, or I see, or like I just went through something, or I'm trying to write it down like that moment so I don't forget it. That's why I predominantly write most of my music on my iPhone, like through my notes and shit. It's like it's always like readily available. That's why another reason why I want to get like a tablet for my drawing, because I've been working a lot more on my designs. I have like a whole like collection I'm trying to push, either 2021 or 2022, because right now I'm just trying to get the brand awareness with the logo shit right now, and then a couple of cover art tees. But I have like a whole sketchbook of stuff that I'm trying to push out. So like like I guess you could say it's gotten me to be more active on my my hobbies and my pursuits. But like I've always been like that. Like most of these projects I'm putting out, I already made before quarantine. Like the only one that's really new is Alive and Well was kind of like made during quarantine, and then the same with like the Floating World. But like some of those, like some of the songs on like the Floating World, and Alive and Well I made before quarantine. It just so happened that because of quarantine, like the communication and like getting together with my producers and and my engineer and stuff was thrown off track due to COVID circumstances that were unforeseen. So that's like the only like downside. I would say like it taught me to be like you gotta be if you have time to like make some tracks or like extra money to do it, don't waste it on like some other shit. Instead, get those tracks done and push them out, because you never know like when some shit like this could happen. You might have to wait like 6 months to get back in the booth. Thankfully, most of my studios were only like closed for like a week or like a month or something like that, so it didn't really stop me in my recording process too much.